The pods are officially open.
It's almost time to go back.
Not everyone finds Love is Blind to be a successful experiment. See which couples from Season 2 of the show are still together after their time together. It's time to talk about the couples that are still together after Love is Blind Season 2 debuted on February 11, 2022, featuring a whole new group of candidates speed dating within the pods. Without ever seeing their love interests, the cast members of one of the greatest reality TV shows wanted to get engaged within 10 days. Following an amazing debut season, viewers were curious about the new competitors and hoped that one of them would find true love, while admirers wait for love. It's time to revisit Season 2 couples as Love is Blind fans wait for Season 7. 6 couples got engaged in the pods during Season 2 of Love is Blind before they ever laid eyes on one another. All of the following couples decided to get married: Shayna Hurley and Kyle Abrams, Deepti Vempati and Avishek Sheikh Chatterjee, Ayanna McNeely and Jarrett Jones, Danielle Rule and Nick Thompson, Natalie Lee and Shane Jansen. Despite never having met in person, they nevertheless did so. Only 2 of the couples remained together after the show, with Shayna and Kyle being the most notorious for not even making it to their wedding day. Then everything deteriorated. One pair that did choose to get married on Love is Blind Season 2 was Ayanna and Jarrett. Still, September 2022 saw their divorce application filed. After putting up with Jarrett for several months after filming, Ayanna filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences as the cause. Ayanna went on to say that although they tried, they were not compatible in more ways than just love. While acknowledging that their love wasn't enough to keep their marriage intact, she yet expressed thanks for it. They stated they had no regrets about taking part in the experiment and gave different directions as the explanation for their breakup. Fans had high expectations for them, but in the end, their marriage didn't work out. Ayanna is close to her female Love is Blind co-stars, but she doesn't seem to be in a relationship. In early 2023, Jarrett also appears to be leading a single life. The affection. The Blind couple hasn't shown any indications of getting back together after their divorce. Danielle and Nick clicked right away. They were the first pair during their season to get engaged and get married before it was over. But like Jarrett and Ayanna, Danielle and Nick didn't end up together. According to reports, Danielle filed for divorce in August 2022, 1 year into her marriage. Prior to that, the couple attempted to mend their relationship through couples therapy. Danielle continues to spend out with the other Love is Blind cast members, but she hasn't posted any updates about a new romantic partner on Instagram. Danielle explained that their breakup was friendly and not the result of adultery, even though she had initially remained silent about the reasons. She acknowledged that going through a divorce was difficult and blamed their split more on personality conflicts than any particular event. Despite realizing they are better off apart, they still care for one another. Moving on has become challenging due to social media rumors, particularly when they entail personal assaults. They are appreciative of the experience the concert offered despite the difficulties. The Blind Love celebrity currently, Nick is concentrating on his work as a podcast host, news and politics commentator, and mental health advocate. He is accused kinetic content of mistreating the actors, which caused Love is Blind to expose their starvation of the actors and legal defense. Nick says that playing the lead in Love is Blind made it harder for him to acquire a job. One couple who chose not to be married is Natalie and Shane. Natalie and Shane got into a heated argument the day before, which prevented them from getting married on Love is Blind. After the shoot, Shane and Natalie went on a date, but not before Natalie accused Shane of getting a job at another dating program while they were still dating. He was never able to rationalize this away. When Natalie and Shane finally met in person, their relationship fell apart, despite the fact that it had looked robust at first. Shane frequently snapped at Natalie, which was worrisome. Before their marriage, Shane's severe animosity for Natalie marked the height of their arguments. They went forward with the wedding despite Natalie's proposal to put it off, but Natalie turned him down at the altar. After the performance, they made several attempts at reconciliation. Natalie claimed that in September 2021, while they were still dating, she and Shane received an invitation for Perfect Match. She further mentioned that he applied for the role in November behind her back. Although he acknowledged their breakup in the Netflix YouTube video for the show, Shane moved on to date Clove H. Although Natalie recently disclosed an unpleasant breakup with a long-distance lover on her podcast, Out of the Pods, with Deepti Vempeti, she seems to be single and doing well. After Deepti turned Shake down at the altar, they didn't make up, and after seeing the show, Deepti came to the conclusion that they would never be friends. During the Love is Blind. After the altar special, Kyle from the same season began dating Deepti, although he subsequently regretted not proposing to her. But 3 days later, the couple announced their split, with Shake allegedly pursuing them for influence. Shake later expressed regret to Deepti, but his sincerity was questioned. After that, he began dating Emily Wilson. However, it doesn't appear that they are still together. With Deepti refusing to walk down the aisle, fans were pleased that this couple did not end up married. Shake is currently regarded as one of the most powerful Love is Blind villains. Because of the awful things he spoke about Deepti when she wasn't around, of all time, her fans are fully behind her. In 2023, Deepti seems to be doing well on her own. Recently, Shake and Corinne Olympios were the subject of dating rumors. It still seems to be the fact that Deepti told people in March 2022 that she no longer speaks with Shake. Shake made an appearance in Season 1 of House of Villains, but he was no match for the reality TV antagonists Tiffany New York Pollard and Infisa Arkachenko of 90 Day Fiancé. Although he appears to have turned his life around over time, Deepti will never forget how he treated her. Thankfully, Deepti has moved on from Shake a long time ago. On Season 2 of Love is Blind, Mallory and Sal got engaged, but their relationship struggled because of Mallory's unresolved love for Jarrett and her family's misgivings. Sal finally refused to walk Mallory down the aisle, claiming problems with communication and family dynamics. They finally made the decision to break up since they couldn't connect, even though they had promised to give their relationship another opportunity after the program. Salvador and Mallory, a Love is Blind couple, politely declined to tie the knot because Sal said he needed more time. Regarding whether or not they will pursue their affair further, the couple left things vague. They didn't have a romantic relationship after filming, though, as they disclosed during the reunion. Although fans were hoping for a reunion between the couple, Sal has already moved on to a contentious relationship with Jesse Palkovic. The couple seems serious and have been dating since at least September 2022. In 2024, Mallory appears to be unmarried and is quite successful on social media. Because of their different religious views, Kyle and Shayna had difficulties from the beginning, which finally caused them to part up. Their relationship didn't last, even though they had a brief reconciliation following filming. Kyle had no idea that he and Shane were in a romantic triangle. Shortly after the reunion special, Kyle and Deepti Vempati also broke up. Shayna moved on fast, proposing marriage to Christos Lardakis in July 2022. It has been verified on Instagram that Kyle and Tanya Linos are currently dating. The entire courtship between the eccentric Shayna and Kyle was featured in Love is Blind Season 2. Devoted to Christianity, Shayna was unable to see past Kyle's atheism. After breaking up with him right away, she attempted to break up Shane and Natalie in an attempt to get Shane back. Still, Shane and Shayna were never a match, either on or off the show. Fortunately, in 2024, They had both discovered their partners off the program.